Hey guys, today's video is going to be, I'm going to call it make it work, or make it simple, or make it easy. My policy on boats and everything is if the things are a pain in the ass to use, you won't use them. Let me give you a classic example, like right here my dinghy. I have a cleat that I stuck right here. So when I want to get rid of my dinghy to use it, all I have to do is I spin this. This is a locking thing, see, so it doesn't get lost. And I pull my dinghy in, I jump in it, and I go. I use 2 lines to hold my dinghy in case one breaks. There's always a second one. So that's the first thing. It's simple, easy to do. You'll use it, it'll be easy. The next item, check it out. My anchor. I got it on a simple reel. I got this at Harbor Freight. You just chuck the anchor out, and you roll it out, and you use it. And when you're done, you can roll up your line. Ugly as sin, utilitarian as hell. Works great. The rest is just a standard dinghy. Nothing to talk about there. Now let's go upstairs. Okay, coming up here, the next thing that's simple. Solar panels. And we'll talk about the deck after that. Come here and check this out. See this here? This is leftover boat stuff. If you can't clean your solar panels easily, you tend to not do it. Look how easy this is. I put this thing on it. I rigged it myself. I pull this rope to get that loose. Bam! I can wipe them down. I got a squeegee that does the whole thing. Very simple. Each one of these panels is 550 watts. There's 6 of them. That's 3,300 watts for you. So for those of you who are a little slow in math, don't worry. We weren't all born with an IQ of 140. The world does need sweepers. So that's the solar panels. But here's the thing. We'll go downstairs in a moment and I'll show you the 110 system. But this gives me a lot of 110 volt current for the whole boat. And there's a reason for that. We'll talk about that in a minute. The other thing is this deck. Real briefly, I painted it with regular Home Depot paint. It's solid, it works, it's utilitarian, you can get it dirty, drag stuff across it. I took this big chair that was over here, it was never used, I got rid of it. Works great, you got room to walk around. Look at this. Every bona fide Puerto Rican, that is, if you're going to display the Puerto Rican flag, show them the flag up there, honey. Has to have a hammock. I am no exception to the rule. And it's easy to put up. It's easy to take down. I'm walking like a penguin because the deck's wet. I don't want to slip in front of you guys and bust my ass and you can all laugh about it. And it's easy to use. Check it out. Living in paradise. Let's go look at my electrical system downstairs. One more thing before I head downstairs. Look at this. Very simple protection for my things. Ugly as sin, very utilitarian. Put that on top, put your bungee on, it protects it from the weather. Same thing over here for my other one. See that? God forbid I don't protect my $3,000 unit. If I got to see forward, I can turn it that way. If I want to shade it and I'm using it, I turn it like that. So, again, very utilitarian. Okay, let's resume my, oh, and while you're running, check out these lights. I got them on a timer. I use tape. I put them up very easily. Because every time I do something, I may change my mind and do something different. So I tend to not do things on a permanent basis. I put them up, see if I like them, and then never improve on them. Let's go downstairs. Okay, next thing, my 110 volt household. We're making water right now, by the way, on 110 volts. So it's going to be noisy in there, so I'm going to have to yell a little bit, but check it out. So this unit right here gives me 5,000 watts of 110 volts. right here on this wall. You can see it. That's what comes in from the solar. If I don't have sun, I got a generator. The generator starts right here. It's very easy to do. I don't have all this remote starts, remote this, remote bullshit. You come over here, you push 2 buttons, and it starts. It's straightforward. Making water. This is a Rain Man Watermaker. You put this hose outside the window. You plug in this hose and this hose. This is the fresh water out. And it's all manual. You crank a little valve over here, so that's in the green, and you get fresh water. The point is, there's a lot of water makers out there with newfangled bullshit, electronics and crap like that. Dude, turn the thing on, close the valve, and you got water. No through holes, stuff like that. So that's that. Let's move on to my next rant. The next thing, air conditioning. I have this beautiful big luxury yacht. It is very nice. And a lot of people have these marine grade air conditioners on the boats that run bilge pumps, the water through the system and all this stuff. Very complicated, very expensive, $2,000 to $3,000 per unit. This here is a Walmart special, $159. Last night it got this room down to 65 degrees temperature. I put it in the window, I plug it into the wall, I'm done. If it doesn't work, I lift it out, I make it a marine sanctuary, and I go to Walmart and buy another one for $159, and I'm done. No plumbing, no electrical, no nothing. You know, people have been living in houses now since forever, and since the invention of electricity, we have all these appliances that are really great. And you just plug them in and they work. Why do people still use 12 volts and all this complicated crap on boats? I guess it's because, like I said before, not everyone's born with 140 IQ number. So, you know, we do need street sweepers out there. Up we go. Okay, when I bought this boat, it had that Dometic RV type refrigerator. I went to replace it, it was $1,900. No, no, no. Remember that thing about living at the houses and 110 volts? This is a Home Depot special. I think it was $300 to something, $250. It works like a champ. Doors don't open in the seagoing because I have a little clip here that's the window latch that locks it. I roll it in. It costs nothing. It works like a champ. It gives me really cold food. It didn't fit quite perfectly, so I did a little modification. I made it work. Is it pretty? No. Does it work? Yes. You know, everyone. One of the things on a side note here, people always ask me, how come you're never working on your boat? It's because I put simple systems in it. When they don't work, this becomes a deluxe marine sanctuary. You'd be surprised. Getting it through the window's a little tough, but get your speed, poof, out it goes. Anyways, that's that. I put a regular sink. I put a regular faucet in. I got a regular microwave, a toaster oven. Everything in this kitchen can be purchased at Walmart, and it'll work. This is my water dispenser. I got a regular fan hanging from the window that gives me air. I got a rice cooker. I'm not allowed in this kitchen, so I can't tell you where the groceries are. The gorgeous girl behind the camera, she's got her finger in front of the lens. It's kind of like, vetoed my, this is my do not allow, men are not allowed in this room. So, no complaints there. But I'm just saying. Another thing that I keep simple, air circulation. Home Depot fan, screwed to the ceiling. Is it ugly? To some people. That thing moves air. We're comfortable here. A comfortable chair, bought at the store. Put it in, put it down. Regular furniture, it's got the recliner. I got the big screen TV over here. Home Depot again, or Walmart, or somebody. And check out this here. I got these hanging chairs. What's this? When I want to come out here, I put these god ugly hooks up here. They go all the way through the ceiling. They'll hold, I don't know, 500, 600 pounds, more, 1,000. But check this out. It's easy. I throw my chair down. I ask my sweetheart if she can go into the prohibited area and get me something to drink. And she comes out with a mixture that just, dude, I'm telling you guys, Get yourself one of these girls. You know, she's from Germany. Those European girls are. She's American raised, German born, but you know, it's a kind of a mixture. Anyways, you get my point. I'm gonna get myself in hot water here. I'm sure the comments on this video will be flying. But see, it's very simple. And then of course, other things like my net holder, my rod holders. I do a lot of fishing. My garden hose is just a simple Walmart garden hose fixture. So I can hose down the decks. We can rinse off out here. You know, I got hangers everywhere, you notice. So I can hang my mask and flippers and stuff up here. If you can take a look at this, I got my rod holders. Now the rod holders are on these regular Home Depot broom holders. You know, you push this and down they come. They work. They hold all of my rods so I can get them easily. And I mean, that's, you know, the whole point behind this video, guys, is that there's so many people that get on these boats with these prejudices that it has to be marine grade this, marine grade that, blah, blah, blah. That refrigerator, oh, I've got another one. Follow me. Let me show you something else here. This baby right here. Look at this. Now that's a big ass freezer. But again, another Harbor Freight special. I think it's full of food. I have plenty of 110 volt systems. I have plenty of wattage during the day. I never run out of power. So I can live like a normal human being in a house with a freezer, a refrigerator, you know, my cups and everything are hanging. And it just makes life easy. So if you guys can, that you're out there thinking about working on your boat and you're wondering systems and blah, blah, blah. Some of you guys are gonna never believe it or never buy into this stuff. That's great. I don't care. Keep West Marine in business and those guys. Spend your thousands of dollars. But for a large majority of you guys that are out there constantly working on the systems, trying to keep them going, they break down, they're complicated, they're a pain in the ass. This stuff is simple, straightforward. I think this freezer was $150 here in Mexico, something like that. It's so simple. I don't know why people don't do it. I really don't. It behooves me. And I was a marine mechanic, and all the boaters are on me. Gene, can you help me with this, with that, whatever? And I'm always willing to help people. But I see the suffering they go through, and I'm like, oh my God, guys, this could be made so much easier. And many of them, not all, the ones that suffer the most eventually jump on my wagon. But most of them push back because no, it's not marine grade. No, it's not this, not. And I see them, you know, they have that saying, they're working on their boats in paradise. Well, no, I'm in the water in paradise with my gorgeous girl behind the camera. Let's leave that part blank. And life is good. And when we're done, we come up here. She goes in the no-go zone. I get a meal. Then I take her into my no-go zone, and we pay her for that meal. She's about to hit delete here. And I wish this camera could see with her laughing face. She's a doll. Anyways, that's all I got to say. This is a short video to let you know how the systems work. And that's it. So here comes the bees. They want some of that free water I'm making. Oh, and I like to say goodbye with my chicken in hand. This is it, guys. We'll talk to you later.